3 reasons why I've been posting my open mic videos. One of them not being because I think I'm the best in the world, for sure. Because one thing that's very hard every time I watch the videos of myself, besides looking at my physical body and trying not to die from a heart attack, the cringe and the sadness and the beating myself up, it's ridiculous. But the reason why I post these videos, 3 reasons. 1, for myself, so I can go back years later after I am way better, because I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get better, look back at these videos and go, wow, this hurts to watch, but it's nice to see where I came from. Number 2, I post it for my friends and family because I moved far away from everybody, and a lot of people are always like, I wanna see what you're doing. Some of those people might think I'm really great at it because they remember me as being funny, but I will tell you this right now, doing stand-up comedy and being the funny person at the party, you might be like, oh, I could be a comedian. Everybody tells me to be a comedian. Fucking try it and see how it goes. On the stage, it's like trying to learn a language, and then you feel like if you go somewhere where other people know the language, you know, like experienced comedians who are staring at you like, what the fuck is this guy saying? Because remember, all the open mics I'm going to, it's like other comedians, and a lot of them are really good. Being on stage, it is speaking a different language of comedy. It takes skill, and that's why I'm forcing myself to do it. It's very hard to keep going when you beat yourself up, but I just keep doing it, so here we are. And the 3rd reason is for anybody who's just interested about the process of comedy. Maybe you're thinking about doing it. Maybe you did it a couple times and you're wondering what it's like for someone who's crazy and keeps going even though they are sucking ass at it. I'm documenting it, baby. This is what it looks like. So that's the 3rd reason why. This set that I'm about to show is not that great. I need to condense shit. It's too dark in certain places, and there's not like a joke there to lift people up. In real life, when I talk to people, I can talk about my issues, but then I can like balance it out and make it funny. I need to do that on stage. There needs to be more punchlines, there needs to be something of substance to keep them going and not be bored at what you're talking about. That's the whole point of doing this, is to get good at figuring that out, and I'm trying. While watching other people who are really good at it and try not to be discouraged, but take notes from what they're doing so I can become better. But for now, watch this video if you've made it this far. This was last week's. Another thing I will say is I work really hard to not have my phone or bring any notes, and every week I'm doing like a new stand-up. And every person that does something new, it's gonna need to be worked out and need to be worked over and over again. And this is new, and it needs a lot of work. I am proud of myself. I have to think about the things that I'm proud of to keep me going, because there's a lot of things I'm not proud of and that I beat myself up for, and then I go home and I'm like, why don't you just quit? Why don't you just give up? You fucking suck. Why are you even doing this, dude? You can't do it. And I have to fight through that every single day while I'm writing the jokes, while I'm practicing, and especially before the fuck I go on stage. I'm proud of myself for continuing to push through and work really hard every single day on this shit, because it is hard.
Cancer top, Matt Lowe.
Oh, hey,
let's get it going.
Yeah, woo.
All right, I know she was double checked me. You said someone else's name, and I was like, whatever, it's fine. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
So, many years ago, I finally started going to therapy, which is so much fun. And I got diagnosed with depression, PTSD, ADHD, and anxiety. What a cocktail of fun times, right? Just one more diagnosis and I would have won the psychotic bingo. If you don't know a lot about depression, PTSD, ADHD, and or anxiety, I'll say for me, starting off, I cannot focus on anything. I cannot concentrate on anything except for death. That I think about all the time, thanks to the anxiety. So no wonder why I've always been on the edge. I just feel like someone's trying to get me. Someone's trying to kill me. Then I paid a woman a bunch of money and I found out someone actually has been trying to murder me. It's me! What a plot twist. Whew. Depression, welcome to the party. Come on in. Woo! No, I think the craziest diagnosis for sure, I'm sure some of you were like, huh? PTSD, what? I feel like stolen valor right now saying that out loud. Because until recently, I've only heard this diagnosis given to war veterans. So when she said you have PTSD, I was like, did you double book an appointment? Is there a soldier behind me? I just can't see him because he's got camouflage on. What the fuck's going on here, lady? After she calmed me down from my panic attack, I started talking to her about it more, and I was like, you know what? I agree with her. It is weird that when I hear a sound above a decibel, it feels like I'm shitting my heart out of my ass. Yeah, if I hear a loud noise and it catches me off guard, I go into instant fight or flight mode. And I'm not a fighter, clearly not fucking running anywhere. So every time it happens, I just freeze, I shit my heart out of my ass, and I look at the sky and I go, what the fuck? And all the normal people around me are like, what's going on with this guy? Someone just slammed a car door, who gives a shit? Get over it. So to help with my PTSD, I was like, let me do some research, let me move somewhere that will help with it. And I was like, oh, Los Angeles, the land of peace and tranquility. It's so calm and peaceful here. No, I'm able to move here because my mental health is doing better thanks to the therapy. And also, meditation has helped a lot, which is crazy to me because in the beginning, I've been doing it for 3 years now, every day. And in the beginning, it was very hard, and not because of the ADHD. Because many years ago, when I was a teenager, I told my mom, I said, hey, I want to try meditation. And my mom is a hardcore Christian Filipino woman. So if it's not Christian, it's the devil, like Bobby Boucher's fucking mom. And my mom grabbed me by the shirt collar and she's like, no, you can't meditate. If you calm yourself and you clear your mind, the devil will send a demon to possess you. And I know it sounds batshit crazy because it is, but I believe that shit. The fear has been instilled in me since I was a child. So I had to work through that. In the beginning, when I would meditate, I would have panic attacks, thinking that an entity was going to take over my fucking body. I don't know if you guys know this. Panic attacks are the opposite of what you're trying to achieve when you meditate. Meditation over here, panicking fucking on the other end of the spectrum. But most people I see that are meditating and doing yoga and trying to better themselves, they're usually pretty in shape. I'm not. So I think it's pretty funny to imagine that I do get close to clearing my mind. And I don't know how it works, if the devil's just down there with like a t-shirt gun just shooting demons up to people, clearing their minds. And I start to clear my mind, and the demon doesn't know what body he's going to get, and he starts to possess me, and he's like, kid, the fuck am I supposed to do with this body? And then at the same time, a motorcycle drives by just revving its engine, makes him shit his pants, and he's like, PTSD? How does he have PTSD? All right, that's it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm crazy.